Love Island USA is off to a spicy and wet start. Let's get into it. Hey y'all, it's Nate. Welcome back to my little corner of YouTube. This video will contain spoilers for Love Island USA Season 8, Episode 2. So if you haven't seen it yet and you do not want spoilers, save this video and come back after you do. You are about to hear my thoughts on Episode 2, but of course I want to hear yours. So feel free to drop your thoughts below if you do want to participate in the conversation. And give this video a like and a hype before you go. This show is so damn messy. I did not realize that they were gonna have to spend 24 hours with the bombshells. I thought we was knocking on doors, kissing, swapping, and then going back into the regular beds. I didn't realize this was gonna be a sleepover situation. Do you know how much can change in 24 hours? Or as Ariana put it,
that's the same amount of time, but they've had to get to know you.
And apparently it's also enough to make Kenzie cry.
It's okay. You're good. You're so good.
And I'm throwing this out there now because this tends to be a problem with this show specifically. Black women do not exist to wipe up your white tears. Okay? Don't start pulling this shit all season now. Start crying and then expecting the black women to run and comfort your ass. You're crying for nothing. You're crying for a man you just met. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a little upset there. Kenzie, I know you might be on your way up out of here, but unfortunately you are receiving the first stand up of the season.
Y'all be weak in the knees. Stand up. Stand up! Stand
the hell up. Get your ass up. You out here doing too much. You out here doing too much. You done made me bring out the black mama in me. If you don't get your get the hell up. You have known this man for half a millisecond. You over here crying. She cried more than once. I think she might have cried 2 or 3 times. Then she was debriefing with the girls after the fact, and she starts going on about how she wished she just would have communicated. She just wants a man to be honest with her, and
why couldn't he just be upfront and honest and be like that he wasn't like
that's what
feeling it?
He did communicate. He said he don't date people with light features. And you will want to be blind, so that includes you at the moment. And if y'all notice, Melanie was sitting there during that conversation and she didn't say a word because I'm almost sure that she was thinking to herself, girl, he did say it. Remember he had said you wasn't his type? Yeah, he had said that. He said that. I don't understand why she was trying to sit here and paint this man as some type of bad guy, like he's terrible for not wanting to stick beside her after 24 hours. And in her confessional, she said this.
I just always pick cheaters or guys that just suck. I'm always the only loyal one.
What loyalty does this man owe you after 24 hours? I really need an answer and I need one now. I done seen a few people say that Kenzie might be the crazy one this season and she is not beating the allegations. She was over here crying in the makeup room talking about she just wants a good man to come into the villa. How do you know that man is not a good man? Because he didn't pick you, he didn't choose you, he didn't love you after 24 hours. That makes him not a good man. I don't like how she's making me have to defend a man. But the man needs defending in this case. Kenzie is out of her damn mind. Again, 24 earthly hours we are talking about. She lucky Sean was sweet enough to cook her crying ass some breakfast. Let's talk about these sleepovers though. I think they called it Paradise Cove or something. Having these people sleep in the same bed is actually crazy. They just find ways to make this show crazier and crazier. Why y'all got these 3 full-grown adults sleeping in one bed? I don't care how big the bed is. It could be a California king. Kata, Bryce, and Zach sleeping in one bed together in Paradise Cove. Bryce says that he's a people pleaser, so he's glad that he stood up for himself and basically put himself first, Lucius, and decided to actually explore his connection. I'm glad he did too, because he was telling Kata that the reason he wanted to explore more is because Trinity wasn't physical enough for him. But miracles do happen, because through all her trials and tribulations, she was able to be physical with Gabriel. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little worried for my boy Bryce. You know, I think he's a sweet, wholesome guy. I truly do. I just don't think he's ready for these Love Island games. Not the show Love Island games. I mean, he's not ready for the games that people be playing on this show. It's a vicious show. It's quite savage out here in these streets. And Kata was curving him the whole time. It was obvious that she was, you know, more into Zach. And that's not a problem, but I'm just saying.
I gotta get part of this too, sorry. I can't leave the boy out.
Sorry, you're gonna be left out. Just tonight.
Poor Bryce wasn't ready to get his feelings hurt like that. But Bryce was being cute during their game of cornhole, so he got a little bit of game in there. Just a little bit though, not a lot.
We should do a bet. If I win, you have to kiss me.
What do I get if I win?
I'll kiss you.
So we have Gabriel, Trinity, and Bea sleeping in the same bed. Now Gabriel tells Bea that he's a lover boy, but we know good and well that he got that Rico Suave. By the way, who the hell is Rico Suave? I know the saying, but like, is that a real person or is that just a thing that, I don't know. Somebody let me know in the comment. We all know he got that Rico Suave thing going for him. He got the accent, he's fine. When you look like him and like you give off the aura that he gives off, you don't have to be a player. The player comes to you. Like it is, you exude player. It just is. He's pulling whoever he wants. He does end up choosing Bea though, and that doesn't surprise me too much because we all saw that kiss that they had during the door challenge, and the kiss that they had during the recoupling made that kiss look like Sunday school. I do think him and Trinity would have a good time though, because I feel like they're on the same timing. She told him, oh, you 26, that's almost 30. Like, aren't you ready to start settling down? And he said, baby, 30 ain't nothing but a number. I'm out here in these streets.
You got a couple years till you like hit your 30s. It's time to kind of look for that.
Mean? Like 30? That's the age?
She said, period. We on the same timing. And I do think they on the same timing. And that's why I think they would have a lot of fun together. They would never be serious with each other, but they could have some fun. But we gonna see what happened with Bea. I don't know. He does seem to really like her, and she seems to really like him as well. Let's talk about Beatriz and Sean though, because I actually do agree with what Sean said after he got dumped, I guess.
When it came to choosing Beatriz, it was like a no-brainer to me. Because in the first time we didn't choose each other, she stood at my door, and I thought it was dope. 24 hours later, I get to stand on that green and be like, you know, Beatriz, like, I choose you too.
I thought that Beatriz would have chosen him as well. They seemed really locked in. Again, I'm not mad at it. This is one day. I'm just saying, I thought they would have been locked in enough that she would have stuck it out a little bit longer. But hey, she wanted to explore, and it looks like it was great for her because, like I said, y'all saw that kiss that she had with Gabriel. And I know that Sean was down bad because he had to go to the girls and basically try to figure out what the hell was going on.
I was surprised with Bea's.
I was surprised with Bea.
Yeah.
I thought y'all both were gonna be on green.
He's used to being Officer Sexy Pants, and he still is. This is not stopping him so long as he stays on the show. This is not going to stop him. Because while they were having that little conversation, he told Aniya that, yeah, she was on his list when he first saw her. And then she ends up saying, shit, well, he was in my top too. And then later on, she tells him,
I want you to stay here. Like, yeah. I like talking to you, so I'm like really rooting for you. Like, I want to be by your side through the whole thing.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
so if he stays on this show, and I think she's going to fight to keep him on the show because she told him that, she's definitely going to end up exploring that at some point. Like, she's not going to let that pass her by. So we know things going to get shaken up. And also, we know that she's open to shaking things up. So I hope KC's not getting too comfortable. Now, ironically, the only couple where both people decided to explore end up back together. And Trinity did not look happy about it at all. They tried to do this little awkward, oh, that's okay, like we're still in this thing. No, y'all don't want to be in that thing.
We're back.
Y'all wish y'all was with other people. That's why y'all stepped on the red. But yeah, everyone comes back. We end up with all these couples. And of course, that leaves two people out, Kenzie and Sean. And apparently they're vulnerable and single. Now, y'all know I'm a little bit new to this show, but somebody explain this to me. How are they vulnerable and single? There's an even number right now, right? Meaning that technically the two of them could couple up and therefore they wouldn't be single anymore. I understand that wouldn't progress the show because they need to do eliminations, but technically they're not single. They could be a friendship couple. I've seen that happen on the show before, I think. I've seen people stay together just so that they don't get eliminated. I've definitely seen that. So I don't understand how they're vulnerable other than the fact that producers are just trying to progress the show so they want to get somebody eliminated, which is what I think is happening. I did enjoy that little petty ass kiss that Kenzie blew to Zach.
As you are no longer in a couple, you are now single and vulnerable.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think she's being ridiculous for being this in her feelings for somebody that she just met, but I love a little petty moment, so I love that she did it. I thought it was funny as hell. Clearly he was uncomfortable with her doing it. Yeah, we're left on this cliffhanger. We're gonna see what happens tomorrow. My gut feeling is telling me somebody's about to get voted out, and I think it's gonna end up being Kenzie. Although the girl cried, so the girlies might be trying to keep her in. Who knows what's gonna happen? It's not an audience vote this early, I don't think so. No, because we would have got the chance to vote tonight. Yeah, so no, it's not an audience vote this early on. This is probably gonna be an island vote. And so we gonna see tomorrow. That's one thing that's good about this show is that you find out very quickly. I do want to briefly talk about the other two couples. Not much happened with them today. Aniya and KC, I'm actually surprised that they ended up staying together, although we know that she's open. But I'm surprised that they ended up picking each other during the recoupling because of the fact that, remember, they were forced to be together. They didn't choose each other. They happened to be the two single people left out in the first round of the game, and so that's how they ended up together. So I guess they have really built a connection over these last 24 hours. And then we have Melanie and Sincere. They might as well go ahead and put their asses in what is it called when they, it's not Casa Amor, that's when they bring in a bunch of new people. What is it called when they go to the little secret room, the hideaway? They might as well go ahead and put their asses in a hideaway right now, because they doing hideaway activities. They are booed up. Now, is it real or is it for the show? Who knows? They might just have 100K on the brain, but they do seem pretty locked in. I'm still not 100% sure if these two didn't know each other before this show. I don't know. It seems a little convenient for me personally, but time will tell, because people will find out if they knew each other, or it will slip, or something will happen. If they did, we will know. But that's all I really have for tonight's episode. Y'all let me know what y'all think is going to happen tomorrow, who y'all think is going to go home. It might end up being Kenzie, but y'all let me know y'all thoughts. Of course, I will be here tomorrow to discuss that episode, and until then, I'll see y'all later. Bye! I cannot wait for the cake I'm about to have after this. Ooh, I got a very delicious piece of Trader Joe's Tres Leches cake waiting for me and defrosting as we speak. I cannot wait. I'm gonna eat it while I'm editing, and yeah, let's get into this.